Some of you guys are asking how I do my hair, and so I wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah, that's how I do my hair. I do not like my orange. I'm dyeing my hair soon, so for the fall I'm super excited because I used to go this color every fall, but I'm gonna miss my blonde at the bottoms. I think I might leave those. So anyways, if you're interested, alright, so after the shower, you always want to use a wide tooth comb to brush your hair. And people use the wet brushes, which I'm sure you can, but the less you pull on it, the better. I use Joy called Blonde Life. It is a, let's see, you guys can see that. I have a lot of orange in my hair and I don't like the orange as much. I need to do another process, but I'm trying to keep it healthy so the ends come out really, I just use like a handful size, like that much. And then afterwards I spray with the Joyco K-Pack. It's a Luster Lock Multi-Perfector and Daily Shine and Protect spray. So helps when you blow dry. And I just blow dry in a specific way. I really don't mind my whiteys. I'm gonna do a root touch-up soon. I usually blow dry this way and then down. Always blow dry in the way of the cuticle, which cuticles are down. So you just wanna blow dry down. This way, it's like going like that. But that's what I use for products before I curl. I'm so happy watching my mesmerized body eyes. 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 I'm so happy watching my mesmerized. Okay, I also wanted to mention that when I put all the products in my hair, I let my hair air dry because it's just better for your hair. And so I go put on my makeup, I do all that, so it's like at least 20 minutes to half an hour that it's getting air dried. And so this is pretty damp, and then I already blew dry the bottom. I was wondering why it took so long for me to blow dry because I usually let it air dry first. So as you can see, the top is kind of dry at the bottom. So really what I'm gonna do is just blow dry my scalp area. Mid shafts are pretty damp, and then my porous ends are pretty dry because they're porous and right. So I'm gonna finish doing that and then I'll show you. Alright, so it's pretty much dry, but sometimes my hair does this little loop-de-loop. So I'll try to take a round brush and kind of smooth that out. Alright, so I like to blow it down right here because my hair gets so poofy. So you can see, and I just run my hands and see where it's still damp and then continue to blow dry. Alright, so once you're dry, you want to use a heat protectant. And I've ran out of my, I usually like to use like not one of these, but I think it's an aerosol where it's in a can. I call it my dry heat protectant. I don't like using wet heat protectants because then your hair's wet again. So I'm gonna spray a little bit specifically on my ends because they're very porous. And you always want to use a heat protectant before you're going to put another like layer of heat. So like if you're gonna use a curling iron or whatever, you just run your hands through. You can take a brush, run it through to make sure it's evenly distributed. And alright, and then let it dry for about 30 seconds before you put any heat on it. Okay, and I like to put it up halfway because I have a lot of hair. So I just kind of go like that. And I do it very gently. Try not to do it too heavily. So these parts always get poof. I'm gonna try my curling iron. And I use the Babyless curling iron, which I love. Reminds me of my old Connor that I had for like 12 years. I just got it, my daughter got it for me on sale one time. It's the Babyless, it's 1/2 inch. My hair is too short for anything bigger, so this is good. Even like 3/4 of an inch might be better, but that's what I have. So what I do is, I'll get kind of like an inch section, and I'll come this way and kind of do this little thing and then sweep it down. And then if you don't want too much curl, you want to pull it down so it just has a little bit of a curl to it, and then let it be. You get the next section, do the same twist, kind of do it at the mid shaft, and then not too long, but then like pull it down like that, and then pull it some more if you don't want it too kinky. Oh, and do not curl the ends, because that's what gives it that, like, that's that trendy little curl where the ends are not curled. So take another section, just curl the mid shafts and then swoop it down and give it that tuck. I'm going to do the rest of the bottom and show you on this part. Also, if you have really short hair in the back like I do, sometimes I won't curl it because I don't like that. Only curl like the little top layer. So I'm going to curl this much, not that. Just because it makes it really poofy and I feel like Dora the Explorer, so that's a tip. Alright, so I've done this half. And see, it's not so poofy. Now I'm going to start this way. Pretty much same thing. You want the clap to be front. You want to curl away from your head. And then leave it there for a few seconds, leaving an inch or two out depending on how long your hair is, but usually 1.5 inches to 2 inches is pretty good. And then you just swoop down. Let's see, that's too puffy. You just pull it down. And I do the same way. On top, I'll do alternating. I'll go this way and then this way. And then you just pull down. Alright, so that's that. It took me less than 5 minutes even talking to you. And then you just go around pulling down the pieces that are too poofy, and they'll start to go down. Then you want to check the back to make sure it's good. Let me know if it's good. Am I missing anything? I'm gonna do two. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I'm missing kind of the piece here. I need to bump it up a little bit. And yeah, looks good. So just one piece that I feel like I may need to redo. Alright, looks good now. Some pieces have already fallen, which is fine with me because I kind of want that. And I'm going to start with the top. Just let it fall. And it gets crazy like this. It's okay. It's probably still a little too wet, but that's fine. Nothing the iron can fix. Alright, so for this part, I like these to be very light and flowy. So I'm just going to like smooth this part out. You can just go like this, really. And then I'm going to, oops, I do not like that line. Alright. Then I'm going to do the curl mid shaft and just really come down. And then again, twist it and pull so it's not so kinky tight. And I think that's the trick to getting those trendy curls that are curly but not. Just pull. Oh, it's so cute. It's like a diamond. And so this next one. So Sometimes I like it to go the opposite way, sometimes I don't, but I think this time I'm just gonna have it go the same way. And it's gonna stay in the curling iron just about the same amount of time. I'm just gonna pull it down. And then pull. See, I have not that much curled. Alright, so the next curl, I'm going to go with a clamp in the back and twist. Leave it for a second, pull, and then pull down. And then if it's too kinky, stretch it out. While it's hot, you want to stretch it. And then you do that all the way around, alternating. All right. All right, this side is done. As you can see, it's kind of alternating. Not so kinky curly. And you just leave it, don't touch it. Now you start on the other side. And usually before you start, you want to get your center part. I guess mine is okay. Usually I like it a little bit more up to the center, but it's fine. I'm wearing a hat anyways. We're celebrating my birthday today. So again, same thing. Get like an inch, half an inch. And you can smooth it out if you want. Before I usually do like that. And then start at the mid shaft. Go right down. And you can twist even to get it more and pull. And then do another section, small. Smooth it out. Twist at the mid shaft and then pull down. And don't hold it in there that long as you would the backs, because this you want really like relaxed more. Alright, and then now I'm going to do the alternating one. It's this way. And I'm going to do this one a little, oops, maybe a little looser too. You want to twist it, pull. Alright, and then these ones you can hold in there a little longer. As you can see, I'm smoothing them out before. I just don't like the frizz. Then just twisting, pulling down. Also wanted to mention, as I get towards the back, I don't really pull them as much as I do up here, just because it's so poofy up here. I just kind of leave them in the back because I like that volume back there and just give it an extra look, like I said, little puppy. So here I am in the back. I'm leaving it there for just a little bit longer, letting it come out like that. But I am going to twist and kind of like hold it there for a little bit. And hold it in. And let it go. And I'm going to do this for this side too. Twist. And then slide. And then twist. Hold. Okay. Slide two. Twist. In order to do this. Slide. Twist it, scratch, and then let it go. Alright, so here's a look in the back. Am I missing? Am I missing anything? I think this one is a little limp. So, yeah, if you start here to do that tightening, scrunchy thing, it'll just look better. And then slide it out, twist, scrunch, do some right here too, just one. Kind of what it looks like. Then it's gonna look like a frizzy mess. Just want to let it be for a little bit. So in the meantime, I'll show you what I use to smooth it out. Try not to use a lot of product. Sometimes I do. Today's special occasion, so I use this Acura Argan oil, Moroccan Argan oil. I just use a little pea size, and I'll show you. I'll put it through my hands and then just kind of go like this in the front sections, but kind of just touch it. Feels cool, then start messing with it. Doing that now, I use my fingers. Don't use a comb for this. Sometimes a comb, I just kind of tousle it like this. Just kind of run your fingers through. And so if this is too like bing, I'll go over it. And I'll start a little lower. And then just twist, and then I'll go down and let it cool. This is really a messy beachy wave type look. It's not anything really put together. So if you're wanting that look, this is not it. This is more of a trendy, edgy, messy, kind of beachy. No wonder my curling iron is not working, it's off. Curling iron was off earlier. There you have it. I think it looks good. See in the back how it teases. All right. Then you get your argan oil, like I said, a little bit. Smooth out. Really then just kind of scrunch. And there's my hair. That's how I do it. But like over time, it kind of just goes down and looks cuter. All right, thanks to those who asked me for this tutorial. It's kind of easy once you get the hang of it. If you want more curl, you can just go back in here. Like some of these are getting flat, and you know, just recurl them. Just let them stay there, and then you're all done. See you later. Oh, I forgot my other product. If you want something that gives a lift in the back, you know, kind of. I use a Paul Mitchell Invisible Wear Put Me Up. Love this. It's about 20 bucks at your local salon. If you're a hairdresser, you get it for 40% off, but I'll just put it like a little thing. Spray it and just go like that. And it gives it this automatic pop look without teasing, without hurting your hair. And so this was the tassel look. I get when I do that. So here's my hair after I've curled it. It's a little poofy for me, but during the day it'll just go down and not be so poofy. But this is tousled, kind of edgy, not so curled look. It lasts maybe a day or two. Tomorrow I can probably put a little tease in it and maybe some hairspray. Hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. It's helpful to let me know if you guys want to see more of these. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe so you will not miss any of my future videos because I'm back. Alright, God bless you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.